Crimson Court Walkout Rambler.
Let's make
in
this baby
Lakeville.
a $2 million home.
All right, give me some pictures. Number one, if I'm listing this house in the winter, I got to have some winter photos to start it off with.
First of all, I'd say you have $100,000 house garage doors on that house. Those are the cheapest garage doors you can buy. That needs to be upgraded immediately.
That would change that whole look immensely. Good.
Oh my
good,
God, yes.
Good choice.
I'd put winter
Ooh,
pictures.
under garage.
That's cool.
Nice. No deck off that little door. If it's over $1 million house, you got to have the decks on. I mean,
Yep, you do.
There's 2 deck ledgers there that are missing a deck. Okay, it's oak. So that house has been around for a little while.
Looks like it might be maple, Chris.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's
they
maple.
got the hemlock doors where they do that cheap, I call it the poor man's maple doors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep
It's
going.
contemporary. It looks nice. I mean,
Yeah, they opened it up. Staging is
okay. Let me ask you a quick question. When he flips back around, so they got the Sub-Zero fridge, a lot of that cool stuff. I think the darker granite dates it. I think the built-ins also date it. I've dealt with this in my own house because I wanted to pull my own built-ins out just because it screams 90s, early 2000s, and nobody does them now. I mean, there's like little to zero cabinetry put. We'll put like bookshelves next to a fireplace now, but we never do the whole, like, this is about a TV area.
what I think on this house is that there's probably just too much to maybe update in the inside, but it's clean. It's really turnkey. That maybe if you just do something like you said with that garage door, it's got a beautiful curb appeal. And the fact that it's a walkout Rambler on acreage in a good Lakeville location, I think you're going to be a lot better off.
You made a good point, though. Nick said make it a $2 million house. So I'd completely do a new kitchen. I'd do new kitchen, new built-ins. I'd redo that whole main area there.
If you were selling, you'd take that chance to do that?
He said make it a $2 million house. Go.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear that.
New kitchen, new decks. I'd have all that on there.
There you go. I agree. And I think you got to enamel every piece of that woodwork as well.
Get it white, get it clean. What a wonderful opportunity to introduce yourself to the Brooklyn Park community. Beautiful property here. So what I would do is what am I changing this into, Nick? So go from 320
to 500 plus at least, yeah.
Oh, 500 plus. You need to add some stone on the front of this house. We need to take the shutters down. I'd redo the whole facade on the front. I'd get down the iron railings. I would put something else up there. I'd get a new garage door. I would do the new front door. I can't even see it, and I know we need to do a new front door in the house. To 500? Yeah, I'd probably re-look at that kit. This is paint. It looks like it's painted cabinets with new granite, and they overhung it a little bit on the side so they could put a garbage can there or something.
I know what you do, Andy. You pick it up with a trailer and move it to a different spot because I don't think that neighborhood's going to get you 500.
It's a game, Chris, so thanks for playing along.
Just saying.
This isn't realistic. Monopoly's not real. I'm not going to play.
This ain't no game.
The idea there is that if somebody did say, hey, I want this to be $500,000, not that it would make money or not. I think there's some simple things that are in these houses that are, obviously when you get into an existing home like this, people are going to be looking at the windows, the mechanical systems. They're going to be looking at the landscaping outside. Is there usable space? How do you access the yard? Obviously, it looked like they got all new carpet in there. I got to be honest with you. I struggle when you go from that 300 and over 500, Don't you agree? I unless you go with like quarter sawn oak, which is fantastic, or wider plank oak, which I've seen used right now, which is really nice. But I tell you, man, that old Princeton trim, flat panel cabinets, and
I know
it's done its job. It's time to retire it and put it